This is the last section of 4.2, and it's on evolution today. We're going to focus on two examples, antibiotic-resistant bacteria and pesticide-resistant bugs, like the bed bugs that we talked about. Antibiotic-resistant bacteria. Well, what is an antibiotic? An antibiotic targets parts like cell walls. We really want to know this word antibiotic. And antibiotics target bacteria. Antibiotics damage bacteria. So you can take an antibiotic and it won't hurt your cells because you don't have a cell wall. But antibiotics will kill bacteria. So that's what Alexander Fleming discovered. He discovered antibiotics, and we've been using them ever since about World War I. However, the more that we use antibiotics, the more the antibiotic is a selection force, constantly leaving behind resistant bacteria that reproduce. Here's where we have to be careful. The antibiotic does not cause mutations. The antibiotic just selects for those that are already resistant. So if I have a big plate of bacteria and I put the antibiotic on it, it's not going to cause any of them to mutate. Those bacteria already have the genes that they have. They can't mutate to become resistant. No matter how much they want to be resistant, they would have to already be genetically resistant. So we have to be very careful because antibiotic resistance, such as MRSA, methicillin-resistant Staphylococcus aureus, these bacteria, notice the scientific name, Staphylococcus aureus. These bacteria, some of them are already mutants. In fact, if we looked at your skin, you would have some normal Staph aureus, and you would probably have some mutant Staph aureus that are resistant. But the minute that we apply that drug, it'll kill all the normal ones, but leave behind all the resistant ones. And so this is why the antibiotic is called a selection force, because it's forcing the, remember our word susceptible? It's forcing the susceptible ones to die and letting the resistant ones live. And so we do see antibiotic resistance as a huge problem in our hospitals. We also see pesticide-resistant insects, like the bed bugs. Resistance describes how well an organism can survive exposure to a chemical. We want to remind ourselves that we're talking about genetic resistance, meaning that you already have genetic mutants. Spraying the pesticide doesn't cause mutations, it just selects for the mutants who are already alive. And that's all the notes for this section, a really short section. So don't forget that you need to go back and do your summary page and your preview review